To start, I actually think the art on the cover does not do this series justice. I've read another Tsuta Suzuki work in the past, which was much more inconsistent and sketchy, and I was anticipating the same. Oh, I couldn't have been more wrong. This art is stunning. It's some of the cleanest, most detailed, and most consistent art I've seen in a while, and it has brought me so much joy. Plus, one of my chief complaints from their older work was the poor character designs, and that is definitely not an issue here. On the contrary, our bottoms, Joel and Louise, might be some of my favorite designs of all time. We have facial hair, no facial hair, short hair, long hair, curly hair, straight hair, glasses, etc. There is so much to love, and I honestly think this is worth reading for the art style alone. The story, though, is very much focused on the court intrigue. If you're hoping the focus is all on the relationship between Joel and Adam, you will be sorely disappointed. This is very much a slow burn on their front, not officially getting together or even having sexy time until the end of the last volume. I personally didn't mind that, as I think the court intrigue is very interesting, and it would make very little sense for these two to focus on their relationship amid corruption, death threats, and coups. But with that said, I imagine many people who love BL wanting to hop right in and get into the smut and romance immediately, so be warned, that's not how this story goes. However, while Joel and Adam's intimacy is lacking for the majority of the series, we actually have a second couple between the heir to a rival country, Louise, and his servant, Gil. These two are very sexual, and though they don't have the most explicit scenes out there, it is some of the hottest. Unfortunately, their relationship is pretty superficial, which isn't all that surprising when this 4-volume series is chock full of so much political content, slow-burning romance, and the like. There is hardly any time to delve into them, so the information we do get is cursory. I would adore for these two to get their own spin-off, as I think their chemistry is actually stronger than what is between Joel and Adam. I also think Gil's story is probably stronger and more intriguing than what we get in the series, but here we are. As much as I enjoyed the overall story, the character designs, and their relationships, I have to admit that Adam is not the most likable character. He never comes off as genuine to me, which is partly due to his playful playboy persona. I totally understood Joel's unwillingness to get close to Adam, partly due to his past of course, but also because Adam is an untrustworthy character. He's a walking red flag for sure, though he does steadily grow out of his fuckboy ways. As many of my frequent followers know, I love a red flag as much as the next person, but there is something about Adam that makes him more unattractive to me than most others. I was swooned by him when he sacrificed himself for Joel, but there's something about his personality that just doesn't sit well with me.